What's going on, guys? My name is Hydros and welcome back to some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And today we're going to be showcasing off the Fantasy Deku. And is Bakugo the best unit, or is this Deku right here going to give him a run for his money? Let's go ahead and find out here together in today's video. But before we go and get started, as always, make sure you guys go down there, click that red subscribe button, make sure it says subscribed, click that bell, turn on all those notifications on any future videos, drop a like down below and comment, are you preferring Deku or Bakugo when it comes to these new fantasy units? So, as I mentioned, we're going to be showcasing off this bad boy right here, and as the same as Bakugo, if you missed his showcase, make sure to check it out on the channel. It was up before this one, but in the same regard, this Deku is 100% completed. We have his piece and basic routes all the way completed 100%, as well as max ADV. Now, Bakugo, I think, as I mentioned, has the highest power stat in the game. This Deku has the highest HP stat in the game. So this guy is going to be having some great survivability. But as you can see here, max ADV, ability board 100% completed. We are ready to go with this Deku. So let's take a look at what he does. We have Detroit Slash, dealing 700% damage to a single opponent. Also inflicts some of the damage dealt to the character, so he is going to be dealing damage back to himself. If character has persistence, reduces character's action skill cooldown time by 1. So if he has a persistence activated, which he does give himself, he will have reduction in cooldown time. Also, character skill impact is increased by 30% when HP is below 50. So the lower his HP, the higher that skill impact damage is going to be. So Detroit Smash deals 450% damage to a single opponent, increases characters plus Ultra Gauge by 15%, also inflicts some damage back to himself, a cooldown of 3. Then also continuous full body limit, increases character's power by 30% for 3 turns, also increases character's skill impact by 40% for 3 turns, and also gives the character the ability to make last stand, which has a cooldown of 5 turns as well. So there's that. So that cooldown from his Plus Ultra is going to be helping out a little bit for this one right here, because you do want to knock this off and get that off as much as possible, get that power buff and get that character skill impact as well buff back onto him. So that's going to be good as long as you get that cooldown reduction. Also, his auto skills increases characters plus Ultra Gauge by 15% when a wave starts. So at the start of battle, he's going to get 15% plus Ultra. If one ally gets knocked out, increases character's skill impact by 30%. If you get 2 allies knocked out, going to increase his power by 30% on top of that. Then also when HP is below 20% once per battle, gives character persistence for 3 turns. So as he falls below 20%, he's going to give himself persistence for 3 turns. If allies get knocked out, increases character's power by 60%. That's if you get 3 knocked out. And if 4 allies get knocked out, pretty much your entire team all at that rate. But if 4 allies get knocked out, he's going to get more persistence for 3 more turns. So, I mean, his EX auto skills, I do have a very good one down here. That 2-star defense is nice. Also, that reduces plus ultra damage to character by 20% is also good. We also have an HP one, but he also gets some speed and power buff and critical hit rate on his first EX auto skill. I do want to reroll for some 2-stars here, hopefully in the future, but this is what I am rocking right now for the gold slots. But again, Deku is solid. Like, if your team dies, you're going to get persistence over and over and over again. Each time a person dies, you're getting persistence. Like, you're going to get persistence. And it's it's just really, this guy can be very annoying to face in PvP. But with that, talking about PvP, let's go ahead and head into some Ultra Arena and see what we're going to deal with here today. Let's face this team down here, looking like a solid team. We're going to use my other team that I do have created for this Deku, which is going to be right here. We're going to be using the Deku with Kirishima being a guarding buffer, counter, and then Momo as well. Momo is actually pretty solid for this guy, especially because she's a red type buffer. Again, very, very solid unit for this Deku. I recommend using her with him, and then also Kirishima as well, just to take some hits a little bit here and there. But let's go ahead and just copy the team. Let's head on to the fight and see how well this Deku is going to perform in comparison to the Bakugo. Bakugo does take a minute. He does need to build up a little bit, but I do feel like he is a very solid unit, as well as in like the last video, I am using the fantasy memory on this Deku, I believe as well. Now I could use Momo's damage reduction. I don't really want to. I'm going to do this right here, get this chain off. Although I probably could have used the damage reduction as well as the heal after this stuff down that I'm getting kind of, I mean, they got my Kirishima a little bit here. Let's go ahead and increase the power, defense, and last stand. Boom, there we go. Again, Deku is going to really rely on needing that those buffs, right? So let's take on Nejire. Nejire, let's just see what Deku can do to her with the type advantage. I want to see. Nejire is going to heal. Got that. Again, we're going to heal up my Kirishima. Deku, 41,000 taking out the Nejire, just blasting her down there. All right. Now that we got the type advantage out of the way, let's see what he can do to the Shoto Todoroki. Now, I am going to use this plus ultra. I'm just going to go ahead and face off against these. Now, having 2 blues to go against is not a fun time for me specifically, because I really don't want to face 2 blue units, but that's fine. Kirishima's going to soak that up as well. Momo as well. Again, he has that Kirishima with the barrier on, so that's unfortunate for me a little bit, getting those plus ultras off. Kirishima's going to go down, so we are going to get the buff for Deku here. So let's see. Let's just do this, and I'm going to face off. Let's see. I guess the Kirishima is the only one I can really go for anyway, so let's just do it. We are going to get that off there. He's going to counter, but that's fine. Deku, this plus ultra animation also really, really sick in comparison to Bakugo's. He has the stupid barrier, man. I hate it. I hate Kirishima so much. Blue Kirishima can... that's okay. That is okay. Let's just go ahead. Let's just beat this Kirishima. Boom, 14,000. He did freeze. 38,000 on that damage there. Oh, he does have the Bakugo there. So if he does take out one of my characters again, we're going to get another buff. So that's fine. I don't mind if he takes out another unit. That way Deku can get more buffs onto... Oh, he did take out another one? Oh, no, there he is. Okay. I thought another one did get taken out, but it was the blind effect that I saw in the corner of my eye. That's fine. Please, give me more and more buffs. So my fantasy Bakugo is going to come in here. Get a little bit of this off, which is fine. Again, taking on my Deku, that's fine. Get him below some HP. I very much want you to hit him. So let's just target that Bakugo. I think my actual Bakugo is going to target him. Yeah, there we go. Miss. I do want Deku just to get 1 plus ultra move off. There we go. 86,000 with the critical. He does deal 12,000 to himself, as you just saw there, which is quite a bit of damage. That one was definitely not the best scenario for me to show off Deku, I guess, but I'll take it. Deku still being a monster. As you can see, he was getting buffs as the team was dying there. You know what? Let's face off against this purple team. He does have Bakugo on there, so let's just try it out. Let's try it again. Momo, again, being the buffer for the Deku, I feel like is a solid choice to have on the team with him, regardless, especially for the damage cut that she does give. So I am going to actually just do the damage cut. Oh, I am first, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to do this first, since I am a bit faster than this team. Boom, there we go. And the Kirishima is one that I do not fancy fighting against half the time, but that's fine. I think he did inflict a blind on Deku and Momo, if I saw that correctly. Yeah, so Momo and Deku did get the blind. I'm going to get that off. Get that, and just see how well this is going to go. We're going to get the damage reduction, damage down. That one's too fast all the time. 26,000 taking out the Mirio. Oh, yes, Fantasy Deku. Okay. So, going against Fantasy Deku is not something I want to do. So, I am going to just do that. He does have last stand, I think. 16,000, that's fine. Bakugo, yes, that is okay. Momo, can you deal enough damage? You're not going to deal enough damage. Oh, there's persistence. I forgot his persistence does activate when he gets below a certain amount of HP, which is, again, is fine. And I don't want to take out anyone but the Deku right now. I'm just going to let him do damage to himself after he hits me, basically. So he is going to heal, which is fine. I don't want to use any of my moves. I want this Deku just to die to his persistence. I do believe, okay, there we go. I got my buff from my Deku. His Deku's gone. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with it anymore. So I am going to deal my damage to his Fantasy Bakugo. Do this and this. So we are faster still, like I mentioned. Gonna take out the All for One. He is gonna be a bit faster. Taking out my Momo, again, just giving my Deku the buffs. As you saw, the power buff right there. There's Deku. 999 crit. Can we get it, Deku? I'm just a little shy of the 999. That's fine. But as you can see, watch him hit hit this right here. Watch this action skill damage. That 54,000 damage he's doing, man. Like, these units are so good. Deku, again, Deku is good if you keep killing your opponent, or if you keep killing if they keep killing your teammates, essentially. Your Deku is going to keep surviving, man. Like, Deku's just going to sit there and live throughout the entirety of the hits. You know, let's take on this team down here as well. Let's just keep going. I feel like Deku is a solid PvP unit. Definitely going to be good. You could definitely use him for stuff like VE Tower as well. Probably some of the harder bosses if you really want. But Deku, more or less, I feel like he's definitely just a solid PvP unit. I feel like this is going to be, they're going to be faster than me. Oh no, they're not. So let's do that. I do want to get off Kirishima's, like, you know, guarding. I always miss it, man. Always, always, always. He did freeze Kirishima. Again, it's fine. I do want to take out their Kirishima because I do not want that chance of having Kirishima, like, whip my booty into massive, like, craters. So, again, I can only target Kirishima anyway, so that's fine. We'll do that. Kirishima, boom, 8,000. Let's see, what are you going to do? 31,000 to the Kirishima. I just need a normal attack. Oh, Nezure, no, you healing mother. A Todoroki with his plus ultras. He gets him super nice. Super easy plus ultras from that green Todoroki. Look at that. 0 damage. Counter me. Stop it. All right, so I can't target the Nezure. I just can't. I want to target Nezure, but I can't. It's fine. Again, that was a good set amount of damage. Nezure gonna do a little bit, not too much though. His Kirishima is gonna do some damage. He does have a barrier on his Kirishima. Again, I'm trying to get rid of that barrier so I don't have to worry about it. Oh God, Kirishima, man. Just one of my characters just need to go, and so I can get the buff. All right, I can target Nezure. I am going to target Nezure with my plus ultra, but I do want to see how this is gonna do to her. And 79,000 taking out the Nezure. Definitely solid damage there. Don't have to worry about her healing anymore. So let's just try and target that Kirishima now. Again, perfectly fine if you want to take out some of my characters. Definitely fine. There we go. Kirishima's gone. Don't have to worry about Kirishima anymore. Let's see. I guess we'll do this. Boom. 11,000. I always miss his tap. I hate it. I just need my Momo to get her heal back. Unless he wants to take out one of my characters. There we go, Deku. There we go. Get that plus, not plus ultra, but that damage buff. Definitely, she's not getting her. There we go. Get some of that damage off. Speed decrease again. Fine. Oh, there we go. 36,000 on a normal attack, man. Look at that. Just look at it. We are going to heal finally. Don't have to worry about dying. You get the damage cut. 24,000 and 9,999 on the action skill to take out the Momo, even with type disadvantage, I believe it was. So that right there is going to be solid. Again, Deku, I don't feel like he needs to be shown off in any other areas. He definitely could be very useful in other areas as well, such as Ultra Arena, such as USJ, such as VE Tower, but I do feel like his best fit is here in Ultra Arena, because again, if you are facing those harder opponents, your Deku... No, Siri, I don't want you to talk right now. Siri, please. But this Deku right here, like, if your team is going to be taken out during a fight in Ultra Arena, that's just going to buff him up more and more and more. That persistence is going to be even more insane as it's going along. Persistence, man, is a crazy ability that was introduced with this Deku and Overwhelm with Bakugo. But I do feel like these two units, Deku and Bakugo has a chance to shine in stuff like VE Tower and stuff like USJ and even PvP. Deku, I feel like his best shining moment is in PvP. This guy is a monster. This guy is very good. I don't think that there is really a one-all, be-all best unit in the game, but this Deku and the Bakugo definitely are some of the best units in the game. Definitely the top tier units that you want to summon for if you haven't had the chance already. Got a little bit of time. Summon if you haven't already for these guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.